and we should be live. But
Welcome, everyone. It's Irfan here from Vanar. I'm the head of ecosystem. And today we have a very awesome project on the session here. And it is something that's very like on hands usable. A lot of times the Web3 stuff that we'll present sometimes is not, it's very technical or is something that, everyday people can't use. But this is a project that actually I personally have been using for myself. Just rather than digging through transaction histories in my wallets or whatnot, I actually just go and chat with Zero Chat. What is Zero Chat? What is Project Zero team? That I think we're gonna go through a little bit. On the call we have Christina and we have Vlad, and I'm gonna get them to introduce themselves. So Christina, take it away.
Thank you, Irfan. Hi, everyone. We are very happy to be here, and thank you to Vanar for kind of like inviting us, setting up this workshop and everything. So just a very quick intro from my side. I'm Christina. I'm leading product marketing at Project Zero. And I will give you a bit of kind of like a quick overview of what Project Zero is and what Zero Chat is. But before I do that, I would like to pass it on to our wonderful Vlad, who's here with us.
Yes. Thank you, Christina. Hello, everyone. My name is Vlad. I'm a software engineer at Project Zero, and me as a member of a team who built Zero Chat that we're going to present to you. And I'm so excited to be here, and thank you for the invitation. Yeah.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So you were one of the OGs that built it? Awesome. Man. Yeah, can't wait to hear from you and your side of the story for sure. Christina, go right ahead.
Cool. Yes, as you said, he's one of the OG that built this this amazing product, and we're very happy to have Vlad in the team. So just to give you a bit of an overview, because we talk about Project Zero, we talk about Zero Chat, so people might be kind of like confused what's one, what's another. Just kind of like on a very high level. So Zero Chat is actually one of Project Zero's products. So just for you to understand, at the foundation, we have Project Zero, which is our on-chain Web3 data infrastructure. So when it comes to kind of like getting blockchain data without having to deal with like fragmentation or outdated information or latencies or anything like that, so the core layer, Project Zero, is there for you. So sitting on top of that, on top of Project Zero, we have Zero Chat. And Zero Chat is built around kind of like something that we call the Zero Agent Framework. So basically, that agent taps directly into our infrastructure to answer your questions, perform analysis, and so on and so forth. So like if you think about it like a three-layered cake, let's say, at the bottom of the cake, like the big base, which is kind of like the foundation, it's Project Zero, which is our specialized data backbone. Then in the middle layer, we have Zero Zero Agent Framework, which is basically what processes and reasons all this data. And then on top of that, kind of like the smaller layer is Zero Chat, which is the chat interface that gives you the answers that you ask. And hopefully the people that are watching us have kind of like had a chance to kind of like play around with Zero Chat a bit. So Vlad will actually show you later on the demo what exactly Zero Chat does. But I think what is important to know that is different from kind of like the standard AI chatbots that are out there, because usually the standard AI chatbot will struggle a lot with like blockchain complexity and the decentralized nature, while Zero Chat is designed to kind of like tackle all this. So I think it will be very helpful.
Just a quick question.
Go for it.
Christina, sorry, I'm going to interrupt you quite often in this session, but so you mentioned three layers, right? So I understand like the top layer, like the Zero Chat layer, that's more like for the users. The bottom Project Zero layer, again, is something that can be used by developers. What about the middle layer? Is that for developers, or is that like something that users can interact directly with? How does that work? The agentic layer.
Yeah, so the agentic layer is not something that like users actually interact with that per se the same way that they interact with the top layer, which is Zero Chat. So The agent layer is what pretty much makes that magic happen. And what I mean by that is that it gets all the data from Project Zero, so around blockchain, and it makes sense out of them. So it's not something that you actually see, it's something that is happening in the background, but it's what makes sense of all the data that's out there. And as we know, the Web3 data is vast. So it's more kind of like the framework, but it's not something that users can interact with, like directly, meaning the same way that they interact with Zero Chat. Hopefully that answers the question. Vlad, I don't know if you wanna
Yes,
jump in and add anything to that.
So actually, yeah, your description is quite precise, and this middle layer is actually the intelligence and all around the context engineering and AI agents orchestration is actually all the magic that's behind the scene. And yeah, and like overall, so we backed by data, we have integrations, we organize them in AI agents, a lot of MCP tools, and organizations with orchestration with another LLM. So actually a lot of AI agents to AI agents communication. Yeah, but still we at quite early stage, and a lot of tools still yet to be extended, and new features added, and new capabilities as well. But so far it seems so good. We have satisfied customers, like users, I would say. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Thank you for that. And also, it's actually a very good point that Vlad mentioned. So Zero Chat is actually, at the moment, is at beta. And maybe towards the end of the workshop, I can talk about what's like the roadmap for the next few months. But, keep that in mind. It's early days for us. So even if you try it out, it's like leave feedback, because probably there will be bugs, there will be stuff that we need to improve and all that. But we're working a lot when it comes to that. So just kind of like very quickly to kind of like summarize a bit, and just give you a very quick overview of the capabilities of Zero Chat. I think we've all been there where like the complexity, you want to analyze something when it comes to your wallet or get some information about DeFi, and you need to kind of like go through a lot of websites, find all this information and all that. And that's exactly what Zero Chat does. So Zero Chat, we actually support a lot of tools and can pull information from more than 100 sources out there. So basically, when you're trying to kind of like, for example, analyze your portfolio, and you need to have like a few tabs open, spreadsheets and all that, Zero Chat can actually do that with only one prompt, which is pretty amazing. So it can track and analyze when it comes to wallet. It can give you DeFi insights, review liquidity pools. It can be pretty much your co-pilot when it comes to Web3, and also for the users that are relatively new to Web3 and they don't really know how to use Web3, it's their go-to place. So like it can explain difficult words, what might be staking and stuff that you don't really necessarily know if you're new to Web3. So again, I don't want to take a lot of time because Vlad has a few cool things to show. Before though we jump into do the demo, I think it will be good. We have some questions for the audience. Irfan, actually, I'm not quite sure how it works, so I can actually show the first two questions, and then people can.
I'll explain how it works.
Okay.
It's just pretty simple. So we got some goodies. You can show the question right now. Even if somebody answers, it doesn't matter because they don't know where to answer yet. So yeah, you just gave away the answer. But the way, so we got some goodies, and there's some Vanar tokens up for grabs. There's some P0 airdrops that'll be coming soon when the P0 token launches. How you actually participate and win is if you are the first one to answer the correct answer, but you have to actually go to the Vanar community's LinkedIn channel. So you have to actually go find, or actually if one of my team members can paste it in the chat as well. that would be helpful. But you can go and find the Vanar Communities channel and do a DM, direct message, to our team with the correct answer. And that way, the first one that they get the correct answer from will actually be the first winner. There's going to be total 6 winners throughout the session. So make sure you have that LinkedIn account opened up. And just for this question, somebody did mention Solidity here, so the correct answer is there, but it has to be coming in the DM now. For the rest of the questions as well, we can do the same. I think this question is already there. Which language is most commonly used for smart contract development? The answer is on the chat as well, but you have to answer it in the Vanar community DM. And now should we do another question?
Yeah, can you see? Are you still seeing the first question or the second one?
Still
the first one, yeah.
Oh, still the first one. Okay, sorry. Let me re-share because for some reason it still shows the first one. What about now?
And the second question is coming up, so make sure you're DMing on the Vanar community's message directly there. So does ZeroChat use real-time or pre-recorded data? So just type in real-time or pre-recorded and DM direct message on the Vanar communities so our mods can actually get it and then see whoever was the first one to answer, and then they'll be the winners. And we'll announce the winners most likely by the end of this session. So stick around and see if you actually won. Now, we'll move on to Vlad now.
Yes, let's do that. We have 3 more questions that we will do at the end after the demo. So Vlad,
Perfect.
Passing it on to you.
Yes, perfect. So then that's my time to share my screen. And this one, and yeah, just a second to load. Yeah, I guess you can see it now. Okay, so actually on the screen.
Sorry, there was just a question here. Just to be clear, there's 2 Vanar channels. There's a Vanar main channel. It's just called Vanar. And then there's a Vanar communities channel that's for developers. So you have to go onto the LinkedIn Vanar communities channel and then direct message on there. All right. Sorry, Vlad, for disturbing. Go right ahead.
Yeah, perfect. So actually on the screen, you can see our Ask Zero platform. This has like convenient interface like any other ChatGPT chat with the chat history and the type text area and like in the way of communication. So once you enter the platform, you have to connect your wallet. So this is the one I connected with MetaMask. Yeah, my wallet has some tokens, some transactions, history. So actually my personal wallet. And the great place to start is actually start asking questions about your wallet and your transactions. And for example, show me my my wallet balance or balances. Let's see it. So actually, what it does, we have integrations with some number of blockchains. We're still extending the number. It's actually pulling the information from all the blockchains where my address is presented. So actually, if you have one private key, you have the same address all over the blockchains. And as you can see, there is some balance that is actually true on Ethereum, Polygon, BNB Chain, or Ethereum, and others 0, unfortunately. But still, yeah.
That's pretty nice, hey? Like, I mean, just the presentation of it, the tabular format, it looks pretty as well. Normally, when I use other charts, and that's what I really liked in the stuff that I searched as well. It broke it down into very understandable little tables where needed, and then text otherwise. So very amazing job on this, by the way.
Oh yes, thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you. The team is very proud of that. There's 2 small things that I just wanted to mention is that once you go at askzero.projectzero.io, the only thing that you have to do, you will get a message that says connect your wallet. That's the only thing that you have to do. You can connect it through MetaMask. You'll see different options. And then you just kind of like just start asking. And also at the top of the page, you can see that there's a feedback button as well. So please, if you use it, share feedback with us. Sorry, Vlad, go ahead.
Yeah, so actually, yes, thank you for the comment, and I can show you a little bit more capabilities that we can do, more questions that we can ask our chat. For example, list me all tokens on Ethereum for my wallet, like for example. So yeah, I know I see that I have something on Ethereum, and let's break it down and see what I actually got there. Yeah, it might take some time. Yeah, we still like need to like speed it up, but as was mentioned earlier, it's just early days of a project, and a lot of optimization is will be in the future. And here we have the breakdown of my token of my wallets with all the tokens in it, with their amount, with their USD value, with their like token addresses, and also with some comments that some of them might be with zero value and fee holdings and etc. So let's try something more. For example, yeah, I found some token address with some USDT on it, and let's see if it check USDT balance for address, like for address. Yeah, this one.
And while I was thinking, like, I mean, I actually searched for one of my wallets, that the main wallets, and along with the answer that it gave, it also kind of became not really a financial advisor, but it also guided me on like what to do, because there was like some tokens that I had that was like risky. So on purpose on my part, but it was good to see that it recognized that, and it told me that, hey, you want to probably diversify these into different ones. And it was really nice to see that. I mean, it just gave this added value without me actually asking for it.
So yeah, actually, we designed it the main like AI agent that is like in front with the user to be kind of polite and get the information and try to like add additional information, ask the questions that might like guide you or give you more insights, or suggest you like the next question, or like suggest what we can do with that information. And yeah, that's actually, but still we can improve in this point as well. Yeah, also like show me my 10 latest transactions I did. Also some kind of this question. So actually I can get balances, I can get some prices that I also will show you with one token, some transactions information. Yeah, and yeah, once I get the answer for this question, we can move on to Vanar specific question.
Yeah, and while it's thinking, there's a few things that I just wanted to mention. So we are working a lot, kind of like improve the thinking time and all that, but also we need to take account that it scans a lot of tools in order to get information. So even if it's AI, it takes time even for AI. And to what you were mentioning before, our Telegram community has been quite active in kind of like trying out different prompts and stuff, and like sharing what they're getting. And they have been asking, about like yield farming opportunities on different chains and all that, which is amazing. And it gives really good detailed answers. But of course, also always make sure that you do your own research as well. And with that, again, Vlad, let us know what it gave you.
Yeah, so actually I asked about my 10 latest transactions on my wallet. Is actually I got some with a type of assets being transferred, or what kind of transaction it was, some counterparts addresses or their names is presented. And also I see the nice comment, actually somehow the model figure out that there are some transactions were flagged as potential spam or scam airdrops, and so actually there is intelligent enough to identify such transactions and like to give a warning that you have to be careful integrating with such wallets. And also it's a good practice to actually to start a new chat each time when you see there is too much questions, because each questions like in the context for each next question to the LLM. So it's a good practice to start a new one. And it's a great place to start asking some Vanar specific questions. Yeah, for example, what is a native native token of Vanar chain. It should know it. But it's actually a simple question. Even ChatGPT can handle it. Yeah, we can get more specific later. The native token of our chain is mostly likely Vanar chain. Okay, and what is the contract address of Vanar token? And what else can I ask you about the current price? Actually, this is real-time data. Oh, there are a few tokens related to Vanar. Please specify which one you want to. I guess this one. Yes, actually justifies there is several Vanar token, and I need to specify which one. So actually, I got the contract, and I believe that this should be the right one. It should be the same all over the blockchains. Yeah, the Vanar token actually this is correct, and with some links so we can navigate us and see, like on Polygon, Etherscan, or official website of Vanar chain. Pretty amazing. So actually, also, what is the current price of the token? Yeah, another thinking. So I actually try to get some market data out of there, and here we got like it's 0.033. It's, let me check it. It's actually Vanar is
Nice. That is real time, man.
yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
real-time data. Also converted to euro for some reason. They decided that it would be useful information for me. Okay, it's very nice. What else? What was?
I would say let's like do one or two more, because I think like unless people want to see more, because I think people are kind of like getting the point.
Yeah, and I just want to mention another example. So I actually did it, used the zero chat thing just recently, just for a very small use case that I think most people do have, which is payments related, right? So I have these monthly recurring payments that I have to make to someone, and they just pinged me saying, "Hey, you guys missed a payment in some previous month." And rather than actually going, my normal process would have been then I would go to my wallet, look at the transaction IDs, match them with the dates, check my emails, whatever. But it was super simple using this because I just went and just asked it, like, is there any, like, I do these monthly payments to this so and so person. Did I miss any? And it just showed me the exact month. Then, okay, I don't see any payments in this month. Is that the one? And it was the one. So there's actually very cool, like, time-saving use cases that now people can use this for, especially because it's able to use, like, my information very privately. Like, it's not exposing it, but I can actually use it.
Oh, that's right. So actually, this is why we give like a single entry point, and there is no need to know all of these platforms that actually specific for some specific type of data. So we can integrate all of this and have this convenient chat interface, and you can talk about the data and get some insights, like do some planning. And in the future, we're supposed to add some simulators or some trading information, and a lot of is coming, and it's all in one chat interface. That's pretty nice. Yeah, another question to the token is like the current price, the market cap. Like we see the trading volume, we got 24-hour change, all-time high. Yeah, the same. The number is here. Total supply. This actually we can get a lot. Where we can trade this tokens actually some CEX as well as DEXs. I can see on Ethereum, on Polygon, these contract addresses. I don't see DEXs, so let me ask it if I can trade it on Uniswap. Find me Uniswap pair with the token. So it actually knows what the token is. I don't need to write it down each time. This is actually links working. Oh yeah, it does. Cool. Me don't hold, but find, not my, I ask it might, find any other, is there any Uniswap pair with the token? You ask my Uniswap pairs, but I don't actually have any Uniswap pair with the token, unfortunately, not yet. It's actually, it recognizes that there is no actually hold on Uniswap in my wallet. Yeah, it's actually Uniswap trading. But anyway, so if I correct my questions good enough, it can show me the information about the protocols information. And also one cool thing that I wanted to show you, that's trading analysis. That's one of the features that we added recently. Besides actually asking some simple questions like balances, transactions, some prices of the token, where I can find it, where I can trade it, some volumes information. We gonna add some more features, and one of them that is the first one, quite experimental, is generate technical analysis report. The kind of another agents that gather a lot of information and try to generate convenient, try to generate some reports with the prices, with some additional information. And here I asked it about the report of one token over the last 30 days. Is again asking me which one of the tokens on our chain. And so actually we got a report of the prices. Here is like price and trend analysis, where we can see some charts actually. There's momentum indications, volatility analysis, etc. We can zoom it in and see some additional info here. For somebody it might be useful, I guess. And also here's quite comprehensive report of the token. So actually you can ask any token or any other protocol as well, and got comprehensive details of what is this, where you can find it, some current prices, and here's like information about the price actions, volume trades. Is quite detailed report actually that you can take and go and use it whatever you need it. It's kind of new features that we added, still testing, and I guess we're gonna add more. And yeah, so there's actually a lot of information about the token here. You can read about it. I'm not gonna do that now. But yeah, this I guess pretty much it from my side. So as I mentioned, we're still developing it, extending the functionality, and this more is coming. Yeah.
Thank you. This has actually been very helpful, Vlad.
Nice. So, Christina.
Yes.
How about we? There's a couple of questions from the audience. I think I'm gonna just ask you those. One is pretty generic and probably the one you hear a lot, which is, how is it different from other LLMs?
How is it different from RLS? Is it okay if I pass that to the more technical person on the call, to Vlad, to answer that?
Yeah, so that's actually a good question, and I would say that we utilizing LLMs and we use them a lot. So we actually have different layers of LLM communication, and we orchestrate actually them. Like one LLM, for example, ChatGPT, like or zero LLM is you make the request, you get the response, and do something like that. In our system, we actually have orchestration of different LLMs, and we ask a different questions to them, comparing the information, like actually do some context engineering, compose a response, and give it back to user. That's kind of main difference, I guess. Yeah.
Cool, awesome. And another question is related to roadmap. So they didn't mention whose roadmap. So I'm going to assume it's Project Zero's or your product's roadmap. So for, I guess, Q4, Q3, Q4, what are the main things that we're going to see? Another person asked, like, if there's going to be an app coming out. So any of those?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we'll have a few things mapped out. I think kind of like, so first of all, as I mentioned in the beginning, again, we just need to keep in mind that this is a beta version. So that means, like, at the moment we are trying to make sure that everything works well, trying to make it even faster and all that. So that's top of mind, and that's why we keep asking people to give us feedback and let us know how it's going. Give us, if there's any requests about features or anything like that. So that's important. I think the biggest, when it comes to update that is coming end of August, so in like 4 weeks time from now, it's going to be our leaderboard, which we didn't showcase and demo here because it's not live yet, but there will be a leaderboard where people can actually collect gems that later on can be converted to like different rewards and all that. So we have kind of like a whole idea behind it, how it's going to be. It's going to be very, very cool. And also because you did comment on the design of Zero Chat, we have an amazing designer team that has been working on the leaderboard, so that's going to be coming very, very soon. And then the plan is to kind of like queue for onwards to be able for the users to kind of like start simulating strategies and running advanced research. So that's one part. And then kind of like how we see pretty much the end product is where we would like also to create an agent studio where users will be able to create their own and launch their own agents through the product. So these kind of like these are a few ideas that we have here and there, and smaller things will be coming up as we go. But yeah, this is kind of like the three big ones I would say when it comes to the roadmap.
Very nice. And eventually there is plan for app, or you feel that there's no need for that kind of thing? Mobile app, I guess.
We haven't discussed that, and to be honest, there is an idea. Actually, it was discussed at some point, but for now, we will be just focusing on the web app, making sure it kind of like perfect that as much as possible, and then everything else. And also, sorry, something that I forgot to say is that which actually comes with kind of like the fact that users will be able to simulate strategies and all that. But we are also planning at some point for users to be able to take actions through Zero Chat as well. So when it comes kind of like swapping, staking and all that, so make sure that this will be able to be done through Zero Chat.
Very nice. I think that's one of the questions that was asked as well. So that's answered. I think for now, let's maybe give the users to win some more tokens, and let's flash some questions, and then we'll get back to you, Christina, for the end of it.
100%. So we have 3 more questions.
Question 3 now.
Yes.
We're at question 3, yeah. So question 3 is, again, go to the Vanar Communities channel. You can find the link in the chat, in the YouTube chat, and DM the answer and you'll be winner. So Zero Chat makes blockchain data easier to access by using traditional search engines, smart contracts, or natural language AI-based queries. So the right answer, just DM on Vanar Communities channel, and the winner will be the first one to answer. And then let's go to the next question. Question 4 is, which of the following is true about how Zero Chat integrates into platforms like Vanar? It uses A, RPC injection into front-end apps, or B, it uses APIs and LLM prompts to interpret data. So again, just have a look at the question. Which of the following is true about how Zero Chain integrates into platforms? RPC injection into front-end apps, or APIs and LLM prompts to interpret data? That's a pretty cool feature. The correct answer is a very cool feature. So, all right. And I think we can just run through the other 2 as well, and then that should be good. This would be a little bit more of a, for the people that were listening to the session carefully, you should be able to answer this. What does an LLM inside Zero Chat not need to know in advance to process a blockchain query? Users' private keys, user intent in natural language, or the contract API. So A, B, C. Just answer the correct one, and we will select the winner. And the last question, which should be easier for the Vanar community people. which DEX is natively integrated with Vanar for token swaps? Again, which DEX is natively integrated with Vanar for token swap? Question number 6. Your answers on the Vanar community direct message, and the mod will receive it. All right. With that, back to Christina. Christina, just to wrap everything up, I would like you to first of all thank you, and then also anything else you want to add before we actually close this session.
Yeah, thank you, Irfan. I just want to reiterate and say thank you again very much for having us. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed the demo and everything. We talked a bit about what's coming next. The only thing that I would say is that please go use Zero Chat. Let us know how you find it. We're very proud of what we build, and we think it differentiates a lot from everything that's out there. For us, it's kind of like the ChatGPT of Web3. Anyone can use it, new users, advanced users, so pretty much anyone. So, and it will make your life easier. It will save you time. So go check it out, leave feedback. Feel free to join our community on Telegram as well, Discord, the next. You can find information and post it. I posted the information in YouTube as well. And yeah, that's it from my side. And again, thanks to Vlad for being the brain behind it as well, making it live and going through the demo too.
Yeah,
Cool. And Vlad, I'm going to give you the opportunity to also say something at the end, and plus also add a question on top, because there's some developers on the chat as well, usually watching this or will be watching this later. And you being the developer brain behind this, tell us a little bit about your journey and how you started and how you got to now making this Zero Chat stuff and being such a crucial part of the Project Zero company, essentially.
So actually, it's my journey personally. So I guess I've been working as a software developer more than 7 years, and here, so actually, I'm in a team that working with Project Zero with I don't know, more than 4 last years, and the meaning that I have experience with Web3 and all the technologies. And the first we were like trying different projects from data extraction to data streaming and transforming. So actually working a lot of this data, and at some point we decided that the AI era is coming and we need to do something with our data and make it more I don't know, at the state of the art, I would say, is a bleeding edge of AI technologies. And we were searching for different approaches, what we can do, and I come up with that idea. And so actually put all of our efforts, so actually building Zero Chat on top of our experience and etc. So actually that's kind of a little bit of my journey with Project Zero and Zero Chat. Yeah.
Awesome. And so what drove you to kind of look towards Web3 initially? I think everybody starts with the normal full stack development and that kind of stuff. Then at a certain point you shifted to Web3. What drove that change, you think?
Oh, so actually it was back in 2021 where the market was high. And so actually I was invited to one of the project, and was the first one with the blockchains, and I'm just starting exploring the technologies, how it's actually working internally, how the blockchain working, how the transaction, how the values is transferring between. And I actually see a big of potential there and started investing a lot of money in the market. But anyway, so all the time, like since last 4 years, I've been quite passionate and excited about the technology overall and the data and opportunities that it gives us, and this actually drives me forward to explore more and bring some value to the community as well. That's my story.
Awesome. Glad to hear, Vlad. So for everyone that's listening, anybody that doesn't know, so Vanar is a layer 1 blockchain. We are heavily kind of investing in AI, just getting real-time intelligence on chain. Neutron is a product that's going to be coming out soon. I think the demo is planned for within a week or 2, I believe, from what I know. And it's also going to be a great tool which I'll be discussing over some other sessions coming up within the next couple of weeks as well. So stay tuned for those as well. Again, Christina, Vlad, you guys were amazing on this session. Everybody that's listening, thank you for joining us. Thanks for learning and hopefully earning. And everybody saying they replied. So I think I'm going to see if I have the winner names with me so I can just flash those. Otherwise, if I don't have them within a couple of minutes, I'll just go ahead and we'll post it on the channel. Do I have the winners? Let me see. Okay, I'm not gonna waste too much time, but thanks everyone for listening. The winners will be announced on the post, and Project Zero will be commenting or reposting it as well, so you guys will know who the winners are and what you win. Again, the people that get selected for the Vanar will get them airdropped right away within a week. People that win the P0 token, that will be airdropped once the token is launched, of course. And thank you so much, guys, for being here. And thank you so much for an amazing product that I can personally use. I can't say that about a lot of sessions I do, but this one I do use. So awesome.
Very glad to hear. Thank you. Thank you very much for having us again. Thanks, everyone.
Yes, thank you very much.
Have a great evening, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.